Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ife Artistry. If this is your first time stopping by, you are welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos. I know it has really been long. Welcome back. Let's get into this. Okay, guys. So today's video, I'm going to be working on my client, or per se a model, not a client actually. So I'm going to be transforming this gorgeous beauty here. If this is what you're interested in, I would advise you to keep watching and let's see how we did that. Okay, guys, so I started with cleaning her face with my micellar water and an angel wipes, and after that, I went into her moisturizer. I'm using the Bomb from Cosmetics, Bomb Moisturizer. I think that's the name. From Cosmetics, guys. So it's a good hydrating moisturizer. I'm going to be moisturizing her skin like generously. I'm going to be placing that all over the face, and I will use my hand to, blend it into the skin. After that, I went in with Zaron hydrating serum. It's also a good moisturizer. It's a serum, but I use it as a moisturizer, guys. So it's really good. It's hydrating. So I'm going to be placing that on her face as well, and I'm going to be blending in into the skin, guys. You can see the hydration. Like this skin, the skin has really sucked in everything, and it's still like looking so good. This is actually what you need during the course of the day. Okay, guys. So after that, I'm going to be using the mattifying primer from Classic. Yes, is a dupe for Deca Primer. You guys know, so it's a very good mattifying product. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be using that to mattify her T zones. I was not really going to mattify. I was not going to mattify the face that much, just the T zone. Okay, guys, so after that, I use my Kiss Beauty spray to set or lock in everything I've done, and that is it. So after that, guys, I went into the foundation. I really don't know how I didn't record the foundation that I used. I can't really remember, honestly. So I mixed foundations. You can see it on my palette, but I can't really remember what the products that I used, the brand or something. Okay, so I placed the foundation on her face and I blended into her skin, guys. This girl, her face is a bit darker than her body, you can see, so I have to lighten it up so that it matches her body. Okay, guys, so I'm going to just quietly blend everything into her skin, and after that, I'm using the YANGA Beauty concealer in shade 0 M SMC1, no 2. I don't really know the name of that brand, or probably how they call it, I don't know. Okay, so it's their shade 2. And after that, I went into my Zikel Cosmetics concealer in the shade nude, or I don't think it's nude, I think it's caramel, because that's a bit darker. I went outer in the outer part with that, and after that, I went into my Nuban Beauty concealer. I placed it at the center. Nuban Beauty concealer, I think it should be in shade 043, definitely. All right, so I placed that on her. You can see the way I placed them, like the lighter shade inner, the darker one goes outer, while the Nuban Beauty comes at the center. Okay, guys, so after placing that, I have to now contour her face. I'm using my Avo Cosmetics foundation. That's mostly the foundation I use for my contour, except otherwise I can use another brand, but for now this is the mostly the brand I use for my contour. I love how creamy and how soft that. I equally love the undertone. I think undertone is equally another reason why I choose their brand, honestly. Okay, guys, so I just place that around her face, around the perimeters of her face, just to sculpt and contour that face to give me the exact face shape that I want. After that, I'm going to go into her nose contour, starting from her brow line downwards towards her nose bridge. I'm just going to keep drawing that line. You can see it's a line now, but I have to blend it out with my beauty blender, because this is one thing I tell my students: please, when you make your contour, make sure there is no line there. Like you can see, the lines are out. So after that, I'm going to be going in with my Becharmageless cosmetics lip stains. You guys already know I use the red and the pink shade from their brand. The two I just added the both of them. It's very creamy and so soft and easy to blend out, guys. If you're looking for a liquid blush, and you can get this brand, honestly. There are some lip stains that are like they dry out so quickly. Yeah, but this very brand does not really dry out so quickly. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to, so initially when I blended the concealer, I left the inner corners of the eyes because I love to leave it for a while, so it gives me coverage, like it gives more coverage when you leave the concealer there for a while. When you come back to blend it again, like you have more coverage. You can see that like the place is so nice now when I was done blending. Okay guys, so after that I'm going to be using my the Merak Cosmetics setting powder in the shade ginger. I'm going to be using that to set the under eyes, the presets the under eyes. uh Probably just the highlighted areas, not just the under eyes, anywhere highlighted, the forehead, the nose bridge, under eyes, jawline, everywhere that I placed my highlights. I'm just going to use that powder to preset it, you know. And so when I was done setting, I'm going to be using my powder palette, Becharm Ageless Cosmetics powder palette. I'm going to be using that to, set the rest of the face. Guys, you can see how nice everything is looking. I'm just going to set the contour side. I'm going to, like, the forehead, around the forehead. I'm just going to, set with a darker shade. That's her exact contour shade. Equally the side of her cheeks, and equally her nose contour. I'm just going to, contour that place with the powder shade now. Because I already did the nose contour with my foundation, now it's going to be easy for me to use the powder and just, run through and contour it again. I already gave it the shape, or, I already placed it how it should be. Okay guys, so after that I used my Zulu palette, my blush. The blush is Zulu palette, not really blue, it's an eyeshadow palette, guys. Just that I love the shade inside it, the burnt orange and the actually the orange. They have the burnt orange and they have the orange, so I use those as the blush shade most of the times. So after that, guys, so I actually did this brows initially, and the video is up on my channel, guys. I have the brows video on my channel. You can go watch it. I think it's the last brows that I posted. If you check it, you'll see it's actually this video. So guys, after that I just set the brows and I moved over to making a reverse contour and then baking the face. I'm going to be reversing the contour on her cheeks and equally the nose, and then I'm going to bake. The reason why I'm baking, guys, is just to catch fallout. Definitely, I'm not really, baking hard. I'm not equally going to leave it there for a while, like much longer, because it's just to catch fallout from my eyeshadow. That's all. Okay, guys. So after that, I just use my Benign White eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to place that on her eyelid. Definitely eyelid. Okay, guys. So after placing it there, I'm just going to buff it out with my blending brush, and then I'm using the Blossom Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I showed you guys the shade that I picked from that. Okay guys, so in this eyeshadow, it's not any normal eyeshadow that I did here. I did something else, like, guys, it was, I don't know, it's not cut crease, and it's not just like any, I saw a video of something like this online, and I decided to create it. Okay guys, so the transition, I actually made it to be like I'm doing a cut crease, but it was not a cut crease, guys. So after creating the transition shade, I actually went in with a more precise brush to, just give definition to that transition on where probably it should be, where I should be cutting the crease from, even though it's not a cut crease. Yeah, because there is no sharp crease cut or anything there. So after putting that there, I used my blending brush to buff it out, because I wouldn't want to just leave the line that I created with a precise brush. There should not be a line, but I created a line, then I buffed it out to just give me the transition that I need. Equally, when I was blending, I was avoiding the inner part of the eyes, like that's the place I'm going to place the main eyeshadow. I was avoiding it. I didn't want to have any of this product there because I was going to place something nice there. Okay guys, so I went into this eyeshadow palette from Jacqueline. Is it Jacqueline Hill? No, it's not Jacqueline Hill. James Charles palette. And you guys see the shades I picked there. It doesn't have a name. So I picked that shade and I was precisely placing it on the place on this like the place that the eyeshadow primer still is. Like guys, it's looking like a cut crease, but it's not. So after this, after the placement, I buffed it out again with my precise brush, just to make sure there's no harsh lines, because you know in cut crease there's harsh line, but this one there's no harsh line. Okay guys, so after doing that, I went ahead and buffed out the under eyes. Yeah, blend it out, and just that guys, just enjoy the process. I'm using a dark or an burnt orange or a dark brown. I don't know what it is actually, to actually buff out the under eyes or blend it out, because I love to blend out the under eyes, guys. Okay, guys, so moving on, I'm going to be lining the eyes now. Okay, guys, so this is where it's interesting in this eyeshadow. So I don't know how, but for some reasons, my mind told me to do a double liner, and after doing that, I loved the outcome. If you go to my Instagram page, you're going to see that I kept posting it because I love the outcome. Okay guys, so first of all, I lined the eyes. Unfortunately, you might not really see it clearly from this very side, but when I'm going to be doing the next side, you're going to see it clearly. So I first of all draw the first line, and then the second, like winging the eyes. That's what I'm talking about. When I'm winging the eyes, I made it double. So the first one came from the first liner that I did in the upper part. So now in the under eyes, I was supposed to join the under water line, the line I draw from the water line to the upper part. That's how normally I do it. But this time around, I made sure that it's just a straight line as well. So guys, you're going to see how I did that from this side. So first of all, when I was drawing the liner, when I was coming through, I get to this point and I'm going to sketch it out, making a wing liner, like winging the eyes. Basically, I don't know how else to explain it. So just winging, I'm just going to wing, just wash carefully. I'm just taking time to make sure, because I'm trying to make sure that I don't mess it up. It's just a very sharp straight line. I don't like it when I have to use my concealer to actually correct my liner. Okay guys, so after this, then I'm going to be coming from the under eyes now. So I do the line again from the under eyes, and that part, instead of me joining it to the first one, I actually made another line. You can see it. So that is how I winged the double liner. So I love this actually, so I have to zoom this video so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about, guys. So after doing this, I loved the outcome, I loved the look. I don't know if you guys will love it, but I don't equally know if this is how they do it, but this is how I did mine. And I told you guys already before, whenever I create anything, like, that is my own way of creating it. Even if it's not the way of others creating it, I don't care. That is how I created it. Okay guys, so after doing that, I fixed the lashes, and then I'm dusting out the setting powder from the face. I said I was not going to leave it there for a while. I actually left it there for a while because this eyeshadow took me time to achieve. But that is it. So after that, I dust everything out, and then I re-emphasized everything I've done on the face, the powder, the contour, the blush, everything. So after doing that, guys, I use my setting powder. It's the Nuban Beauty setting powder. Setting spray, sorry, not setting powder. I use the Nuban Beauty setting spray on the face, and then I use my fan to make it dry into the skin. So as I was drying it, I'm equally using my beauty blender. Okay guys, so before that, I actually used the cheek glaze. I don't know why I didn't record that. The cheek glaze to I used the cheek glaze on the cheeks. That is it. So after that, then I blend everything in. Now I'm just placing my highlights, my glow, definitely. Okay guys, so I'm placing the glow. I think the words are just coming to me gradually, fortunately. Okay guys, so after doing that, I use my big brush to make sure the forehead glow is not really having any harsh line. And equally guys, these lips, I did it again. I posted these lips again. Like, if you check my videos, that red lips you see is, I don't know if it's red or pink lips, pink ombre lips on my page. Is this lips? You can go and check it out. Honestly, you will see how I achieved these lips. I posted it there, so I didn't want to include it in this video again because I already posted that video. Okay, guys, thank you so much. This is the lips. I just, was now placing the gloss. Guys, if you have not watched the video of this lips, I think you should go and watch it. So after that, I use my setting spray on the face, guys, and this is the outcome. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you come back next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you